John Kerr from Great Britain. And Shannon and John, can you, well, you had two competitions today. First the compulsory dance, then the original dance, but you seem very lively out there this evening. Can you talk about your competition day, please?
Hi. Yeah, it was obviously this competition is always quite packed into the day, but actually I quite liked it. It came. I think that we felt like we could keep the energy quite nice today, and as always, the crowd really helped. They seemed very warm, very enthusiastic, and they certainly seemed to enjoy the 3 country routines in a row. So it was a pleasure for us to skate out there, and we were pleased to feel like we skated better than the event we did last week in Finlandia. I felt like we skated the routine a lot better. Our element score was a little bit lower, but obviously that's something we'll take on board for the next competition, and hopefully that's something to work on.
Yeah, I don't think I have too much to add to that. It felt like a pretty good performance tonight. The audience seemed very much into it, so that's always nice. It was a really great audience tonight. I mean, it was just on one side, so it was kind of strange because you had just the judges one side and most of the audience on the other side, so it was a little strange. But it was a pretty good performance. Maybe we just have to go back to the drawing board a little bit to see if we can get some slightly higher levels on some of our elements, and hopefully do better in the next one.
So your questions, please, for John? Jean-Christophe?
Yes, please. How did you work on that original dance? How did you create it?
Well, we have the sort of good fortune that our choreographer from last year, who worked with us on the swing routine and also our free dance, is actually a 4-time world country dance champion. So I think if we weren't able to do a good job with having somebody like that on your team, then we don't really deserve to have him. So that was a big part of it. He really helped us in developing the routine and what moves to put where and basically how it came together. So Laura Royston and Eugenie had a big part in it, and hopefully we put together a pretty fun routine.
Yeah, like John said, we had someone great to work with, and also, we had the decision at the beginning of the year as to whether or not we would do Scottish original dance again, because obviously we did that 2 years ago and a lot of people liked it. But for us, it was time to move on because we felt like we'd covered that area already. It was time to look at something else because we'd get bored, and I think that probably everyone else only thought that they would want to see a Scottish original dance. Probably if we came out and did it again, probably everyone would think that's all we can do. So we wanted to choose something really lively because that suits our characters. And as John said, we had a world country dance champion, already on our team. So lively plus country came up with Johnny Cash, and we really enjoyed Johnny Cash music. So we really love to skate this routine.
Benjamin?
So on this music, you wanted to choose country music, but this is a song like music. I heard it that say, how to be a bus driver, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of strange because I think Evgeny was just playing some Johnny Cash music on his iPod, and he came up with that one, and we started messing around to it, and it pretty much, it was pretty easy to choreograph from there on. How we came up with the hitchhiker and the truck driver, it's funny, I can't quite remember how we came up with that, but I think it was probably from some discussions with Robert and Evgeny, and those were just the 2 characters we decided to come up with, and we decided to put a little twist on it, because usually the truck driver is usually the guy and the hitchhiker is the girl, so we thought we'd do a little role reversal there, just a little bit of a fun twist on it.
Yeah, for us we always like to have some characters for our original and free dance, so you feel like you want to live the characters, so for us we really had to come up with a storyline for it. It wasn't just going to be country, we had to have a story, at least at the beginning and the end. So as John said, we kind of had a few discussions, listened to the music, which is actually about a guy taking a ride with a truck driver and telling about all the places he's been to in his life, and so we kind of, after listening to the words of the song, we said, you know what, let's just do that, let's be a hitchhiker and a truck driver, so that's how we come up with the characters.
Okay, some more questions for Chanel and John? No, not right now? Okay, so thank you very much. We will wait for Nathalie Camille and Tessa Scott.
Good.